Hey guys, so this is today's design. It's called the corn pattern or the corn stitch. That's how cute it looks. It's a simple design, just different from normal knitting. You can see normal knitting down there, and then the design. So let's get into it. So to make this design, we have to select needles one by one, and I'm using my buttons on the machine. So I'm selecting 1, 3, 5 and 7, and then when you go to your carriage, it's always looking at 1, so we have to move it to 2. So when we move it there, then we have instructed the machine to knit using those selections of the buttons that we have made. Okay, and then I'm using tension 8. Remember, anytime you are using designs, you must use a bigger tension. Okay? So anyway, so we have knitted 2. We have knitted 2. So what we do next is pull these needles in front. Yeah, so we pull these needles at the front to the non-working position, to hold position, and then we put our machine in hold. Okay, that, and then so anyway guys, after putting your machine in hold and putting this at the front, then we knit 2. That's 1 and 2. Yeah, then remove your machine from hold position and knit 2 again. That's 1 and 2. Then pull your needles back to the front, the one at the front. Yeah, put the machine in hold, knit 2. Remove hold, knit 2. Put in hold, pull the needles forward. So you pull out the ones, only the needles at the front. We have these ones at the front and then the ones at the back. Yeah, so I'm only pulling out the ones at the front. I've already put my machine in hold, so I knit 2. 1, 2. I guess now I don't have to show you guys when I'm putting the machine in hold, because I've showed you guys that a couple of times. So I removed the machine from hold, I knit 2. 1, 2. Put the machine back in hold, pull the needles forward, knit 2. 1, 2. Remove hold, knit 2. 1, 2. Push the needles to hold position, put your machine in hold, knit 2. 1, 2. Remove hold position, knit 2. 1, 2. Put your needles in hold, knit 2 with your machine in hold position. 1, 2. Remove hold, knit 2. 1 and 2. Yeah, now guys, the design is simply like that. You just have to keep doing that over and over again. Yeah, until, oh jeez, those mistakes in my work. Okay, until you are done. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how it looks, but you can already see what it looks like. You can tell that it looks different from this. Yeah, so my work here that has no design and the one here, you can see the difference, but still I'm going to turn the work for you guys to see. Now there are those people who don't have these buttons on their machines. I always get questions from those people. Let's assume your machine doesn't have these buttons. Yeah, so let me put off my buttons. When I press that, they all come up. So we are going to assume, let me even remove this, take it back to normal knitting. Now for those whose machines have no buttons, yeah, what you're going to have to do is this. So let's assume your work is all pulled back. Okay, and you do not have those buttons to select for you, so you're going to select for yourself. Okay, so you use your needle picker, which is this that I'm using, and push those needles a bit forward one by one. Okay, like I'm doing here. Don't over push them forward for your work to go off. Okay, just push them to that position. I think that is position C. Is it C on the knitting D? Yeah, it's position D on your knitting machine. Yeah, so place them there, knit your 2 rows. Okay, so that's one. But for such a person, you're going to struggle, because then you have to pull the needles back again. After the first row, you bring them forward again. It's harder. Okay, it takes more time for those without the buttons. So you bring them forward again, knit your second row. Okay, then now bring them forward to the hold position, because those are 2 rows now. So for the hold position, we bring them completely forward. Okay, then you put your machine in hold, knit 2, 1 and 2. Then you remove the machine from hold, then you knit 2 again. So 1, since they've gone back, you have to pull them to the front again for the second for the second row. Okay, so that's 2. Then now you bring them again forward completely for the hold knitting. So if you don't have needles, those buttons that select, yeah, it becomes more tiresome for you and more time consuming. So in hold, put the machine in hold, knit 2, 1, 2, remove hold, knit 2, 1, and then of course you have to pull them forward for the next one. Yeah, but that's it basically, guys. That's how you do it. So now let me put this off and show you guys how I've done that. Yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like. Guys, that's the design. See that? So it's different from it's different from here where we have normal knitting. Okay, here we have normal knitting and there we have our design. It's so simple, but pretty nice. It's a simple one. So this is where I have plain knitting, yeah, and then up there is where I have that design, and you guys can see the difference. So it's a cute one. It makes the customers who do not want plain knitting, the customers who will tell you, I don't want it completely plain, I wish you could make for me a simple design. So this cone pattern is great for such clients. Okay, that's it. And the back side also has a design. You can see the back of it. This is where we have plain knitting, and then this is the design. So you can even use either side. My camera is not good today, guys. I don't know why, sorry about that, but you definitely do get the concept.